Oh boy. Did I do it? Guys, I don't know. I guess I fucking suck at this. It's just like a whole thing. All right, let's see. Now I gotta put the link into Twitter and Patreon. And for anybody who's watching this later, you don't even know what I'm talking about, but having streaming difficulties. But what is new? Okay, so putting on my patreon.com/Roxy Striar, the new link, and then I'm going to Twitter, changing out that link, tweet that, then I've got to take down that edit video. It's a whole thing. It's a whole effing thing. Let's see. How do you delete a video? You'd think it would say on there, right? More options. Hello, Bueller. Delete. It's got the dots. I understand that deleting is permanent and can't be undone. Delete forever. Hopefully I did the right video. Are you guys still there? That means I did it right. It's hot as balls in here too. Part of it's because I'm burning this candle. Thanks again to Zombieland. Double tap. I'm burning this candle. It's the zombie. I think it's gonna make him spill red because there's like red inside of that. It is making everything very hot. It's very sweaty in here. A lot to go over tonight. Sorry guys for the mishap. Every time I do this, I'm gonna burn my hair, head, something. One of those, just one of those nights. Shout out to everybody who's joining me live on this wonderful Thursday evening. So happy to have you guys here. We got a good show for you today. By we, I mean me, but we as in you guys as well, because the rock stars are all together. The Obi-Wan series, guys, it is on hold, and I'm sure Kathleen Kennedy is having a hell of a time right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Also, a lot of you guys have been asking me about Eminem's new album, and Murdered by Music, Music to be Murdered by, Music to be Murdered by, and I've been listening to it finally so I can talk about it. And then I finally went and listened to Nick Cannon's diss track. If you guys have not listened, like, you have to go do that. We'll play it in the background of this right now. Holy shit. So much to talk about there. So we'll be doing all of that. And also I'm going to a concert tonight. So I want to tell you guys all about that and who I'm going with and all that great stuff. If you are here for the first time or you are here for the bajillionth time but you haven't subscribed yet, stop what you're doing. Go subscribe. We are trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. We are currently at 19.2. If you've been listening to these streams, you know we've been at 19.2 for a long time. I'm sick of it. I want to get to 20,000. Got to grow the rock stars. Got to grow the community. Also, if you are here watching live or after the fact, don't forget to thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up, like. If you would like to financially support me, I would really appreciate that. Any amount is helpful. You guys have been so awesome to me since the whole Collider fallout, but we are getting towards the end of the month, so that's when the wallet starts to get very tight. You can super chat me here, or you can go to Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Streamlabs is great because they don't take the 30-somewhat%, like 33% that YouTube takes, and also patreon.com/Roxy Striar. But Streamlabs, it's the best way to financially support me right now. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. I'll read every Streamlab and every super chat throughout the show. We're already getting a bunch in here, so I really appreciate that, guys. I know everybody's been talking about how I need to get mics and new equipment, and I will. I just need to get the finances to be able to do that, guys. First, I have to be able to pay my rent. That's what I have to be able to do first. So after we figure out some of those things. Oh, I wanted to comb my hair while I did the stream. Well, I guess that's not going to happen. Yeah, that is what it is. Okay, so starting in the super chat with Lloyd Nance, who gave us our very first super chat this night and of all time. So Lloyd has a very special place in my heart. He says, Rox, you got the orientation right. Yeah, the last video I didn't. It's a whole effing thing. It's a whole oh boy effing thing. Santos Henderson says, And you know, $10 and up, I do my Harley Quinn voice unless you guys want a different voice. Kennedy cannot stay in charge. There's too much of this going on under her tenure. Every production has had problems because she can't agree with creative on what she wants with the projects. And then he did a face. I hear you, I feel you, I do feel like I tried to stand up for Kennedy for a long time, and I do think there's some amazing parts about Kathleen Kennedy, but there is a lot of creative differences under her reign, and things she doesn't agree with, and things that maybe are good, and things that maybe aren't, but yeah, there's a lot going on there. So thank you, Santez Henderson, for that. In the Streamlabs, again, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. What's really cool about the Streamlabs is you don't have to be watching live in order to give a Streamlabs. So this is actually somebody who Streamlabs between yesterday's show and tonight's show, which is really cool. So I appreciate the support if you're watching later. I always give you guys, if you Streamlab in between shows, the next show that I do, I will give you your shout out. This is coming from Weston Ira, who's requesting a Bale Man voice, as in Bale's Batman. They all sound the same, like in my head. Here's to the hardest working woman I've seen on the tube. What do you think about the Arrowverse being picked up by a different, more fitting network before Darkseid arrives? Hashtag Roxy Raid 2020. The Arrowverse being picked up by a different, more fitting network, I don't think there's any way that, I mean, that would mean that Supergirl, Flash, Black Lightning, Legends of Tomorrow, and Batwoman would all go to a different network. No, I think Darkseid would just go to a different network and be more DCU, HBO Max. So I could definitely see that happening more. That's what I think. That is what I think. Let me know any other questions you guys have. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, or here in the super chat about any and everything. Kind of an open book. Shout out to my amazing moderators. Thank you. Matthew Gold, you're always here and you're a rock star, and I really appreciate it. The amazing Brandy, Beely, you guys know when she's in the house, you can't fuck around. She's not playing. I don't know where our guys are right now, but maybe they'll join us. But until then, the other mods are holding it down. Let's talk Obi-Wan, because it seems to be what a lot of you guys are wanting to talk about right now. And it is the most relevant. I think it was about a week, maybe a week ago, because it was last Friday, where there started to be rumors that the Obi-Wan series was not going to happen, that Disney Plus was going to be dropping the Obi-Wan series. And everybody kind of was like, what? Where did that come from? That's not true, all of that stuff. And then today it seems like, you know, that the Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus show is being put on hold indefinitely due to Kathleen Kennedy not being happy with the scripts. Which is a tough look. Definitely a tough look. Adam Chitwood, who is with Collider, was the one who was posting about this. He said, last week, troubling rumors began swirling about the upcoming Disney Plus series revolving around the character of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ewan McGregor is poised to reprise his role from Star Wars prequels in a story set 8 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith. Screenwriter Hoisin Mini of Drive and director Deborah Chow, who we know from The Mandalorian, were tapped to spearhead the series, and production was on pace to begin this year. These rumors hinted at potential trouble behind the scenes, and while we're hearing the show isn't canceled, we're hearing that it's been delayed. Two independent sources with knowledge of the situation tell Collider that the Obi-Wan series has been put on hold as the crew that has assembled at Pinewood Studios in London was sent home. A time frame was not given, but the crew was told that the show would be down indefinitely. We're hearing that Lucasfilm president and Obi-Wan producer Kathleen Kennedy, who is the #1 trending thing on Twitter right now and has been the #1 trending thing on Twitter for many years, was not happy with the scripts. Sources tell us that what will most likely happen next is the script will be reworked with the hopeful goal of reassembling this summer, but there's always the possibility that that time frame could shift. So this summer, but that could shift. Sounds like Kennedy would rather ensure that the story being told with this Disney Plus series is as good as it can be on the page before they roll cameras, and rather than move forward with hesitations, she's asked that they go back and rework what's on the page. This makes a lot of sense, as Lucasfilm has a history with troubled productions recently. Rogue One was rewritten and reworked during filming, with Tony Gilroy spearheading reshoots that spanned most of the third act. And Solo, a Star Wars story, directors Phil Lord and Chris Miller notably exited that film in the middle of production, with Ron Howard coming in to take over. The Obi-Wan delay also comes on the heels of a chilly reception from Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, the third and final film in Lucasfilm's new sequel trilogy. Not only has the concluding chapter in the Star Wars trilogy earned the worst critical reception of any Star Wars movie thus far, it's on pace to be the lowest grossing film in this new trilogy. Although to be fair, it's still crossing $1 billion at the box office. So $1 billion is pretty freaking good, guys. The Obi-Wan series actually began its life as a feature film, which Stephen Daldry, the reader, was on tap to direct. You guys remember that. But after some development, Lucasfilm decided instead to expand and adapt the planned story for the TV series for Disney Plus streaming service. When that happened, it seemed like people were actually pretty excited that this was going to be a series and was going to be more fleshed out. And I think after The Mandalorian, people were even more excited to have an Obi-Wan series. He goes on to say Lucasfilm is being tight-lipped with regards to its feature film plans beyond a Kevin Feige-produced feature, a new trilogy from Rian Johnson that's still in development, and maybe a Taika Waititi Star Wars movie. But production is already underway of season 2 of The Mandalorian. Hell yeah. The second season of well-received live-action show is due to be released later this year, once again under the tutelage of Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. And indeed, Obi-Wan director Deborah Chow no doubt landed that plum gig after showcasing her talents, helming the standout 3rd and 7th episodes of The Mandalorian season 1. I really liked her work. Big fan of hers in general. There's a lot of great potential in the Obi-Wan series, which I think I definitely agree with. Probably you guys do too. And while it's not great news that there's been a delay, it likely comes as a relief that Kennedy and co. are taking their time to get this particular series right. And there was an update. THR confirming the report also notes that Lucasfilm is looking for a new writer to replace Amini, and planning to scale the series back from 6 episodes to 4. According to one source, the Kenobi story treaded similar ground as Mandalorian, seeing the Jedi Master lending a protective hand to a young Luke and perhaps even a young Leia. So that is the Adam Chitwood article on Collider, who broke the exclusive Obi-Wan Disney Plus series being on hold and talked to us about the crew being sent home. A lot going on there, a lot to unpack. I'm curious how you guys are feeling in general. Really interested to see what's going on. Also, most importantly, pausing for a second, guys. Quick pause here. Not pausing, but just have to say, my very own brother right now, Jet Striar, in the house. Jet never joins my live streams, so I wonder what he wants. No, but he's my brother. He got me into all things nerd. Our sister thinks we're crazy, but anything DC, Star Wars, Marvel, comic book, etc. related, that's all coming from him. And also he has his own YouTube channel. You can find him, Jet Striar, where if you are a sports fan, and trust me, I've used him my entire life to help impress people with my sports knowledge. He does, after the Celtics games, he goes on, breaks it down, stuff like that. He was with the Boston Herald for a while. He's a sports broadcaster, and at WEEI also as a producer, so he knows what he's talking about. Again, Jet Striar. Also, I'm trying to get him a lot more subscribers because I want him to be able to stream from his phone, and you need a certain amount. He's currently at a whopping 12 subscribers, guys, so we can at least get that guys, we can at least double that, if not quadruple that by the end of the stream. I just put it in my thing. But as I call him out, guys, has he left us? Did he leave us? Anyway, I do want to continue talking Star Wars, though. Jet, chime in when you want. And when we are back in the same city, I'm going to make him come on the show. He says he's here. Good. Everybody go subscribe to his channel, then pop back over here. My girl Brandy's already subscribed. Weston subscribed. All my people going over there and subscribing. I subbed, said Don Stiletto. Everybody who subs gets shout outs. Travis Gilbert subbed. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Also, while we are here, shout out to the super chat J Dog, which sounds like a nickname for my brother, but it isn't. J Dog says, just bought WrestleMania 36 tickets, booked flight as well. Hope to see you and meet you at the Schmodown in Tampa. We'll see if I'm going, but I would love to be there. And I'll talk more things Schmodown later in the stream, as there is a big match coming up this weekend that people are really excited for. Also, going over to Streamlabs. Again, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. It's the best way to financially support me right now. Glenn Caesar, the most generous man on the planet, for $50. Glenn is my actual rock and saving grace. You guys all are, but love you, Glenn. He says, hi Roxy. He doesn't care if I do the voice or not. So, hi Roxy, happy Thursday evening. The Bailman voice was fun, surprise. So thank you, and Wes and I are both for that. It's a bummer about the Obi-Wan series, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, enjoy your concert tonight. Love you, Roxy. #Rockstars. #RockstarsBand. Yep, I can't wait to tell you guys what concert I'm going to see. You guys are gonna like hearing about it. Also, 26 subscribers for Jet now. We're moving our way up in the world. We might not be able to get me to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the stream, but we definitely could get him at least to 100 subscribers, right? 50? We'll see what we can do. He says he'll do a Star Wars live if he hits 50. Okay, so that's what we're trying to do. Glenn Caesar, Paul Barrett, Travis Gilbert, Zeno Hour, Jose Maxwell, Madame Memmuzi, Sean Quinn, Global CPUI maybe? Did you subscribe? Vince Rinaldi, Jonathan Donsel in here. All the people. Garth McMurray says he's been subscribed to Jet, even though he's not into sports. That's awesome. Dave Velarde. All right, let's get back into the Star Wars, guys. Everybody go subscribe, but let's get back over into the Star Wars talk. Because, here's the thing. I know a lot of people are really mad at Kathleen Kennedy for this decision, and I'm seeing on Twitter that this doesn't seem to be popular amongst fans. Obviously, I'm from the millennial generation. You guys know we want it, and we want it now. That is how we operate. We heard that there was going to be an Obi-Wan movie, and when that wasn't happening, and it was going to be an Obi-Wan series, we were like, okay, that means mo Obi-Wan, mo better. So we were amped on again, vast generalization, but fine. We were amped on this Obi-Wan series, and it was rolling, and then we got Mandalorian, and it was badass, and we loved it, and the next one's going to be Obi-Wan, it's going to be awesome. And we've got all those other Marvel series, and Disney Plus is killing it, and yeah. And then we hear this, and people are like, boo, Kathleen Kennedy, boo, how could you do this? Why is she trying to F with our lives? Why is she trying to ruin our childhoods? And it's like, okay, I'm glad that Collider at least took a stance on this, saying that the positive part about this is that she's not rushing into the production part of it. Because what we've seen from Kathleen Kennedy previously is that we are moving too fast. We want something so bad that we move too quickly into it, and it's not until we figure out that we have different visions while we're already in the production part of it that we end up having issues. So better now than in several months from now, right? But at the same time, I am with you guys, and I do understand that it is frustrating, and I get that Kathleen Kennedy has not necessarily done the job that everybody wanted her to do with this most recent trilogy and many things regarding Star Wars. But for me, I do think that this is probably better news than what it could have been, because what it could have been is moving forward with Obi-Wan series, and then when we get the Obi-Wan series, it's divisive, it's mixed, we don't like it, it's not a strong story. Although, do we trust her creative opinion enough to know that when she says it wasn't a strong story, that it actually wasn't a strong story? Because maybe the creative differences, or maybe her not liking the scripts, maybe we don't agree with her, and maybe they were good scripts. So, curious how you guys feel. What are you thinking about Star Wars, about Kathleen Kennedy, about Obi-Wan being delayed and probably going to be picked back up in the summertime? Do you guys think that that's actually what's going to happen, or how are you feeling? Do you still feel hopeful about an Obi-Wan series? It's pretty up in the air right now. Going to Stone Fanboy in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. He says, do we need someone new to handle Star Wars? I'm down with anyone that gets you in, get you in Star Wars and freeze you in carbonite with your cute pose, or the one that woman made in The Mandalorian. Instead of the voice, what would you do before getting frozen? Stone Fanboy, I love when you always comment this about getting frozen in carbonite. I don't want to get frozen in carbonite forever, but like for a hot second, I would like for just like a quick moment, I would totally do it. And I told you it'd be something geeky, like, you know, something weird, or maybe middle finger, like that. Or now rock stars, you know, hell yeah, something along those lines. And we do still have a lot of Star Wars content on the horizon. It is a really weird time for Disney. Just as Warner Brothers DC seems to be revving up, you know, coming out with HBO Max and having a lot of buzz there, and the announcement of J.J. Abrams and Bad Robot for Justice League Dark this week, and the last several movies doing really well, and Joaquin Phoenix doing incredibly well during this award season, and the 11 nominations at the Oscars. You know, just as DC seems to be climbing, Disney is coming to a close with, or a weird end moment for their two biggest properties of Star Wars and Marvel. You know, it's a different time for those, so it is a really strange time, but I think this is probably ultimately a good thing that they are taking their time with Obi-Wan. We would be crushed. We would be crushed if it was not a good Obi-Wan series. My brother Jet Striar says, give Star Wars to Dave Filoni. I think you're not alone with that, Jet. A lot of people feel that way. Every other sentence I feel like is give it to Favreau, give it to Favreau, give it to Filoni, give it to Favreau, how about Filoni? And totally. But I also think there are great creators, you know, that people who could do singles, like one-offs. Taika Waititi obviously being somebody that people are talking about right now. Deborah Chow being another person people are talking about right now. A lot of people that could do a great job with Star Wars. yeah. I'm surprised. I'm looking at Twitter right now with the Kathleen Kennedy trending, and God, people just rip her to shreds. I'm going to just read some random tweets. Grant Lawson says, do people realize that George Lucas himself picked Kathleen Kennedy to be his successor? Interesting points. Aaron Quinton 78 says, Kathleen Kennedy is the caretaker of Lucasfilm as appointed by George Lucas himself. Everyone needs to thank her for everything she has produced. Star Wars Rebels, Rogue One, Solo, sequel trilogy, Clone Wars, and everything that is yet to come like Kenobi. So there are people being pretty positive about her here too. Undoomed says, why is it that anything Kathleen Kennedy is involved in always ends up needing endless rewrites, reshoots, re-edits, and regurgitations? And why is it always discovered so late in the process? It's almost as if she's completely and utterly incompetent. You know, this actually, not that it's the same thing, but this just happened with Lizzie McGuire. If you guys follow that, Lizzie McGuire had filmed. They had written their season, they had filmed the first 2 episodes, and after filming the first 2 episodes, they let go of the original showrunner from the original series, and they said, no, we need to go back to the drawing board. So things happen all different places in the process. Again, no matter what it takes to get a good product, I want them to do that. That's what I want them ultimately to do. My brother says, Disney and Kennedy are too risk averse. They need to allow for more creative freedom and less bureaucracy. I mean, we definitely saw that in this most recent movie, that they're pretty risk averse, but I loved it. And that is how I feel. Going to the super chat, the good Tom King says, if Kathleen Kennedy doesn't like the scripts, they must be good. That's kind of what I was hinting at before. Not hinting at, but saying, like, just because she doesn't like them doesn't necessarily mean they weren't good. Just like when we hear with anybody that they have creative differences, you don't know which creator you would side with. You just know which one has more power by the other one who has to leave. So let me know the rest of your thoughts if you're watching after the fact. Comment along. How do you feel about the fact that Obi-Wan series is put on hold? Let's go to the super chat. Moving on, Jay Boogie says, and you guys know $10 and up what that means. Roxy, I want to use Streamlabs, but it only allows me to use PayPal. If you can unlock direct CC payments, we will be good. Have you seen HBO Outsider? If so, any thoughts? Jay Boogie, I can try to unlock that. I'll look into it. The PayPal is the best and easiest way, and it's also super easy to create a PayPal. If you haven't, you can create a PayPal in under 3 minutes. So, if that helps at all. I've not seen HBO Outsider. I hear it's very good. So, maybe I should watch it? So much content, so little time. So much content, so little time. Wolfbane in here put a super chat, but then he retracted his message. So I don't know what it said, but I appreciate your super chat, Wolfbane. Why'd you retract? What happened? You didn't want it out there? You didn't want it anymore? Going over to the Streamlabs, guys. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Again, that's the best way to financially support me. Megan595 says, hi Roxy, love seeing you on SEN Live so often, and I hope it keeps being a regular thing. I want to figure out how to make the Schmobot do the vagina chant by the next time you're on, LL. Vagina. That would be great, Megan. You can do it. And I don't know what you would have to type. Vagina. That's how, Vagina is the only way that the Schmobot will do that. By the way, guys, I am on SEN Live every Tuesday morning now, Schmodown Entertainment Network. That is on Tuesday mornings. Also going over to my brother's channel. Again, it's youtube.com/user/JStri5. So that's JSTRI, then the number 5. He's got 27 subscribers right now. Let's boost that up, team. If he got to 50, he said he'd do Star Wars something. So everybody go subscribe over there. And trust me, he's got better opinions than even I do. He's also more, I want to be an actress, so I hedge my bets sometimes with some of the things that I say. He don't give a fuck. I mean, he gives a fuck, but not always. Sometimes. Partial fuck. He gives a partial fuck. Yeah, oh, by the way, on top of SEN, for people who are asking, I'm on Screen Junkies every Wednesday and Friday morning now. So tomorrow morning I'll be on Screen Junkies. And I was on there this Monday because we did a pre-tape, so that's why. Also checking in with this Zombieland double tap candle. Can you guys see? It's like gonna be bleeding from its head. It's got that red goo in there. I'll let you know when the blood starts to drip. Hopefully I don't burn the place on fire with that. Thanks again to Zombieland Double Tap for sending me that Blu-ray and that zombie candle. I was nervous because on the card it said something about it smelling like zombie, which sounds disgusting, but it doesn't. Ben Rayner in the super chat. Hi Roxy, I'm not mad that she canceled. I am just fed up that this is like 7 out of 9 projects that Kathleen Kennedy had problems with. Jon Favreau is better. I don't think anybody's disagreeing that Jon Favreau is great. Jon Favreau is awesome. And I agree that she has had a ton of things, but like, guys, there's been a lot of changes to Marvel too, and there's been a ton of changes to DC. I mean, just Flash alone, the Flash movie has gone through 4 different creative teams. So, you know, I mean, there was rumors one time that it was going to be Zemeckis doing the Flash. Like, we've gone so far from that, and it just is so different now. So, I know that it seems like Star Wars is the one that does it most, and that Kathleen Kennedy is in charge of that. But really, I do feel like between Marvel, DC, and Star Wars, it's all of them. And DC, with Marvel, anytime something goes like that, you can look at Feige, and with Star Wars, you can look at Kathleen Kennedy. It's been different with DC. You can't really look at somebody in that same way because they've had so many like different people. But yeah. Jake Jacovetta in the chat right now. Thanks, Jake, for being in here, our amazing mod. He says he can't stay long because his phone's going to die, and he's leaving for dinner with Belford and Mariano in Brooklyn. Yeah, guys, because there's that Schmodown in New York this weekend. I really wish I was there. But I'm actually, I was going to fly myself there and try to figure it out. But I am doing a benefit this Saturday here. I told you guys about this, an Australian benefit. We're trying to, I keep saying we're doing a benefit for the wildfires, but then it sounds like we're raising money for the wildfires. We're raising money to combat the wildfires, obviously. And I will be posting more about it on my social media. I've already Instagram storied it and tweeted it, so you can see everything there, but I'll keep doing that. It's in partnership with Retro Replay and Rooster Teeth. And the streaming service, we're going to do a 6-hour stream from 11 a.m. Pacific time to 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. and 5 p.m. And there's going to be giveaways and auctions and games, and we're going to be, you know what a horrible video gamer I am, but I'll be playing stuff and getting interviewed. And Seth Green's coming by, and like a bunch of big people that you know, TV actors and movie actors, and people in the space, Sam Basher, Maude Garrett, my friend Natalia Ramos, a lot of Aussies. So it's going to definitely be a really good time, and I hope that we raise a ton of money. There's, again, some very cool giveaways and stuff too, so make sure that you guys check that out. If you want to know more, check out my social media. I'll keep posting about that for sure. Going back to the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Megan595 says, other than Boston, Avi, where would you most want to do a live Schmodown event? I want to go to Hawaii. I don't even care which island. I've never been to Hawaii, so I want to go. I mean, like, I would go to, like, you mean in this country? Because there's a million other places outside of the country, but yeah, obviously Boston, because it's home, is great. I really want to go to Hawaii, so somewhere there would be very, very cool. I don't know, and Oyama's from there, so that would be really fun. And my mom always really wanted to go to Hawaii, so it has a place in my heart too. Yeah, I just always really, really I just want to go. I want to go. My sister and I almost went for this break, but we didn't go. It was actually, the flights were super cheap, but the hotels there or the Airbnbs, everything was like so fucking expensive. Super expensive, which is challenging. Wolfbane in the super chat. Hi Roxy, look in hot. Haha. Wolfbane, my brother's in the chat. Probably just cringed. Let's check out how his YouTube page is doing, guys. How are you guys doing on that? Any more subscribers? We're at 30 subscribers. Hashtag JStry5. Getting you there, Jet. Get to 50 subscribers. He will do a Star Wars stream. Also, if I'm trying to get, guys, more importantly, I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. Let's do it, and hopefully that'll help. My brother says 100 subscribers is a burlesque show, and we all want to see that. Oh boy, what have I gotten myself into? Oh no, what have I done? Let's talk a little Eminem, guys. Let's talk a little Eminem, because a lot of you guys, so I said on Collider Live, obviously this was weeks ago because we all got fired earlier this month. So I said this probably in just early December. I think that Eminem is the greatest rapper alive. I think he is the greatest living rapper. And that caused a lot of controversy, and a lot of people say that that means that I don't know rap, and then a lot of people sided with me. And I'm not saying that I listen to more rap than anything else or anybody else. I listen to an average amount of rap. I like rap a lot, but I love Eminem. I think he is the greatest living rapper. There's arguments that can be made for a few other people, but he has got to be up there. And for me, he's the best living rapper. I love him. I think he's so talented. But I'm just so out of the music scene recently. So he dropped a new album, Music to Be Murdered By, and it caught me off guard. And then everybody was asking me if I had listened to it yet, and I hadn't. So I wasn't talking about it much. But then I was going down the rabbit hole of something the other day as I was doing research for a script of mine, and randomly Nick Cannon's diss track to Eminem popped up. So I don't know if you guys have ever listened to Nick Cannon's diss track to Eminem. It came out, I guess, a month ago or 3 weeks ago. Nick Cannon did a diss track that was seriously so atrocious, so poorly done, so awful that I cannot believe that anybody on his team, anybody in his corner looked at him and said, "Yes, you can release this." It was so bad. It was so bad. Like painfully bad. And I couldn't help but laugh watching it because it was like, oh God, what are you doing here? So that made me be like, okay, I love Eminem. I've got to be able to watch this. Or listen to his new album. So I started listening to it. And it's good. It's good. I mean, nothing like I hate being that person, but like old school Eminem is the best. But there was some really cool stuff. It's edgy. It's different. I'm liking that song with Ed Sheeran right now. I've only listened to everything once through, so I really got to listen a little more. I don't like shit that's got like too many like gun pop sounds or like that's like that hard. But you know, I like catchy things, and he does a great. He's such an incredible lyricist, and some of the lyrics like really truly blow my mind. But the most pop kind of one of them is the Ed Sheeran featured one. So right now, just after my first time through, that probably was my favorite. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. And I'm curious what you guys are thinking about it. To anybody who has listened to Music to Be Murdered By, how are you feeling about it? Did you like the album? Do you think it stacks up to some of his best? Do you think that it's not great? Let me know your thoughts. If you've listened to the album, send bunnies right now. Anybody who's listened to the album, send bunnies. You guys know how we do. Probably confusing my brother right now, like what? But send bunnies if you listen to it. Yeah, it was good. And then I went down the rabbit hole even further and went back to Machine Gun Kelly, which I'll tell you guys about in a second. Zeno Hour listened to the album. Tobias listened. Jonathan Donsel listened. Nightfall Protocol listened. Saul, did I use the right one? There was another bunny I could have used. Damn it. Sorry, emojis are not usually part of my truth. I don't know what he's talking about. Did I use the right one? What? Steve Cauldron sent bunnies. So, okay, some of you guys have listened, some of you guys have not. I definitely think it's worth listening to. It's definitely worth listening to. Tobias says the Godzilla track was awesome. Keelan listened, but it wasn't the best rap of the year. It was my favorite album, but I think just his lyrics, that's what's super duper worth it. Jose listened. All right, so some of you guys, like, I would say 50%, but I actually have no semblance, no idea how many of you guys did actually listen. Worth your time. But anyway, so I went back and I was listening to Machine Gun Kelly's diss track. If you guys didn't see Machine Gun Kelly diss track, that was actually fucking amazing. I sent it to my brother last night. I asked him if he'd listen immediately. He did not. It was mean. And then Eminem's one back to Machine Gun Kelly was even better. But you know, like when you do a diss track to somebody and they don't even respond. Like Nick Cannon does a diss track and Eminem doesn't even respond. So harsh. That's even worse. Even worse than him wiping the floor with you is him saying nothing. Fucking brutal. Let's go back over to the Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Thank you guys for being here. The best way to financially support me. It takes like 2 minutes to figure out. It's really awesome. Sumner2100 says, I don't do these a lot, but keep being awesome. How's your script going? Thank you so much. $20. It's so generous. Thank you, Sumner2100. I appreciate that you don't do them a lot and you've decided to do this right now. It means a lot to me. My scripts, multiple scripts are going well. I have one script that I've been working on a ton. I just sent it off to my friend Joe Starr, and he sent me his that I'm in the middle of reading, and his is so fucking good. You know when something is so good, you feel embarrassed about yours. So good. I can't wait to finish it. I'm halfway through, and I also sent it to my friend Jeff Graham because I gotta get notes for reorganization. And then I'm working on 2 other TV show scripts right now, and those are going pretty well. Also, just been writing up a storm, you know. Losing that morning job, now I've been waking up in the mornings and applying for a lot more jobs, but then also I've been spending a ton of time writing, so that hopefully I can submit my work, you know, to either get in a writer's room or to get a lit rep or something to move forward in that way. So my scripts are going pretty well. Weston Ira in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. He says, ultimate warrior voice. What's an ultimate warrior voice? Let me try to look it up. Ultimate warrior voice. Let's see. What's he sound like? Alright, I don't want to get taken down, so I'll talk all the way over this. La 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 la, it's an ad. It's an ad right now. La 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 la. It's probably so uncomfortable. Okay, let's hear it. Does he sound like Okay, alright, I hear it. So let me try this. Oh no, what's happening? Alright. He says, alright. This Obi-Wan situation wouldn't be so bad if A. Collider gave the real breaker of the story grace credit. I hate it when that happens. And B. Star Wars fandom was more stable. Baby Yoda has only just begun to unite us. How was that? Who was it? Grace Randolph? I missed that. Also, funny. I'll have to look into the breaker of the story. Jake Yacovetta in the super chat. In the Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. He says, much love. Hopefully this goes through before my phone dies. If we get back to the Airbnb in time, Billy and I will try to jump in here. I appreciate that. My amazing moderators. Jake, you rock. Thank you for the Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. You dig? Yeah. And by the way, I know that this is nighttime and I've been trying to do daytime more. But on Thursdays I try to go do nights and Sundays I try to do nights. So hopefully the ones of you guys that don't do well with the daytime do with the nights and the day and the hip and the hop and the hey and the ho and the whatever the fuck that is. That's so weird. Also, again, don't forget to, if you cannot support me financially, I completely understand. Trust me, I can barely support myself financially right now, let alone anybody else. But don't forget to thumbs up if you haven't already. There are more people watching live right now than there are thumbs, so get those thumbs going. I know you can do it. And subscribe. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. And today, don't forget not only to subscribe to me, but subscribe to my brother. I just put his link in the live chat. But if you are not watching this live, you're watching after the fact, just go to youtube.com/user/JStri5. That is JSTRI5. He is currently at 34 subscribers. If we get him to 50 subscribers, he's going to do a Star Wars video, which would be pretty badass. He does great stuff on the Celtics. And it's pretty cool. So also, oh my god, I literally have pit stains in my shirt for being nervous. Nervous for what? What is happening? Oh yeah, and Brandy says, patreon.com/Roxy Striar. Glenn Caesar in the super chat. Hey Roxy, did my last Streamlabs not go through it? Let's see. Let's see with the last Streamlabs. Oh, I see it. Thank you, Glenn, for pointing this out. He says, hey Roxy, since the super chat got retracted, this is from Wolfbane. Hi Roxy, it's a shame what's going on with Obi-Wan. They should let Filoni be in charge of Star Wars. Sorry for retraction. Why did you retract it though? Were you nervous about it? Interesting. Well, you and my brother agree regarding Filoni, and it is a shame what's going on with Obi-Wan. I think that's a good way of putting it. It's a bummer, you know? It's a shame, it's a bummer, but it's not something to get angry about. Keeping up with the Streamlabs guys right now. Thank you so much for these. This is monumentally helpful for me in my life and my rent and my everything. So grateful. Also, I have to take probably the day off streaming here tomorrow because I'm doing that live stream for, I'm very charitable, for Australia tomorrow. So this really helps, guys. Morse code Z says, I'm not tired of Kennedy. I'm tired of production announcements before there's a production, before there's a script. I don't want to know when a writer has been hired. I barely want to know when pre-production has started. And they said 1 out of 2. And then their second one says, I'd rather not hear anything until they're ready to start filming. Even the Marvel announcements don't make me happy when it comes to we're hiring a writer, but at least I kind of trust Feige. I totally get what you're saying. It's seemingly impossible these days with social media and how leaks get out there and how fast information spreads. If they don't get ahead of it by releasing it, somebody will. You know, it's so hard to keep something secret nowadays. It's just so challenging. Even, you know, like they're filming Batman and then there's that picture of Robert Pattinson on the motorcycle. It's like if you're not the one pushing something else out first, somebody else is going to. Like we even got the Star Wars Episode 9 leaks. So it's just too hard, I think. And I hear you that you don't want to know. And I think that there was a time in which we didn't, but it just doesn't seem to be what 2020 is all about. Don Salato in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. You don't have to do a voice. Speaking of music, what do you think of Eamon Amarth's new album, Berserker? I think the best song on the album is Crack the Sky. I don't know the album. See, this is how out of the music area I am right now. I'll listen to it though. Thank you for the suggestion. Who is listening, by the way? I'm curious. Does anybody else know that album? And how are you guys feeling about it? Let me know. Let me know. That would be cool. Yeah. Pretty sure it's all my brother, right, Jesus in here, by the way. Are you not proud of your sister, bro? He's my big brother, by the way, guys. He's 2 years older than me. Which is great. Don Stiletto in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. This message is from Saul, not me. Don Stiletto, you shouldn't Streamlab for him. That's so sad. Don't Streamlab for yourself, honey. If you have a message, if he has a message and he wants it to be Streamlab, then he can do that. But I'll read it anyway because it's your Streamlab. But I feel bad that you're spending your finances on something that somebody else wants to say. But okay. Tell me to leave and I will go without hesitation. I have no desire to make you feel uncomfortable or upset. I come humbly in peace. I am honestly nervous, which is rare for me. I literally have no idea what you're talking about, Saul. I'm not, I don't know what I did to make you nervous. Do whatever you want to do, man. I literally don't know what you're talking about. What? Okay, whatever. Whatever, shake it off, Rox. Shake it off. Salad says that I'm being kooky today. Maybe I am kooky today. Okay, guys, the concert I'm going to tonight, though, guys. So one of my best friends from my hometown, his name is George Kaplan. We went to high school together. We've been friends since we were 12. And he lived in LA for a while. He worked out here in the music industry. And he moved back to New York a few years ago. But he comes out here on work often to visit. And, not to visit, to work. But tonight, he texted me this week and said, I'm going to be in LA this week. Do you have time on Thursday night? So I was like, yeah, I actually do. Hell yeah. We were going to get dinner, but then he texted me last night and was like, hey, actually, a client of ours is throwing this concert. Do you want to go see Third Eye Blind? And I was like, fuck yeah, I love Third Eye Blind. They play, first of all, like growing up, we used to listen to them all the time. Second of all, they were on my college campus for some, I can't even remember what it was. Whatever it was, like a spring flingy kind of thing, whatever. They played on my college campus, and I remember it was so fun, but like not that many people came because Third Eye Blind, like, I don't know whether it was more of an East Coast thing or what, but people really didn't go, and I fucking sang every word to every fucking song, and it was so good. So fun. So awesome. I had a blast. So I can't wait to go tonight. I could really use it. I've been having like a bitch of a time recently. So I'm very excited. Salad, wow, I don't get her. Salt is trying to be nice to her and she's acting like she doesn't know what he's talking about. Sad. What? What are any of you guys talking about? Okay, Roxy, I tried. I don't want to have any more problems with your queen, but she doesn't seem to want to talk to me. Don't know what to do here. So, this is the thing that I'm talking about. What the flying fuck do you want? What are you talking about? What? Oh my god. My brother says he's confused too. Jet, this has been my life for the last several weeks. I don't know. Or months. I really don't know. Like, what? What? He said he's been following along. Following along with what? With what? Spidey sense, no, it's not. Let's keep going, because fuck that. I don't even know. Sean Quinn says he saw Third Eye Blind a few years ago. Yeah, they were amazing. So I'm very excited. And I'm excited to see my friend from high school that always, I don't know about you guys if you ever have friends who visit, but like, it always kind of like grounds me a little bit when I've been having a hard time. It feels like I just sometimes need that touch of home. And when you're 3,000 miles away from home and somebody comes out and it's like somebody who I can trust, I can 100% be myself with. Not that I'm never not myself, but like I can just relax. I don't have to like be on. I can say what I want. I can do what I want. And like he'll never judge me and always just love me for exactly who I am. It's so great. Like, I'm just so excited to see him. So I'm going to be leaving to do that in the next few minutes. Until then, guys, don't forget, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. And super chat here if you guys would like. I really appreciate the support, especially towards the end of the month. And also, thumbs up if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. We're at 19.2. I think we can do it. Baba booey. Let's check what my brother is at. We're trying to get him to 50 by the end of the stream. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, he's at 36 right now. Guys, the stream is coming to an end and he's at 36 subscribers. How are we going to do this? I'm putting it in here right now. Put it in. Everybody, go subscribe. My brother says, Roxy, I'm on my best behavior. What do you mean? What would not be on your best behavior? I don't know if you saw anything on Twitter. What did you do on Twitter? What are you talking about? What? Moosty in the super chat. Moostech_reviews. I love my boy Moosty. Hell yeah. He says, hey Roxy, got some news for you. I've just been accepted into a uni recently to study film and television for 4 years. Yay! Sadly, that means I can't come to the US, but maybe next time. Anyway, much love. The US is going to always be here. Or at least, hopefully. Don't worry about that. I'm so happy for you. I know this is your dream and you've got this. I'm so happy that you've been accepted. How's Ivy doing? Just tell me all about your life. I'm so happy you're here. You rock. Moosty. Yeah. Hell yeah, Moosty. All right. So good. That makes me so happy when you guys succeed. I just want it so bad for all of you. And anytime anybody says that in any way, any of us in the space have inspired them to go after it, that's the part that like makes me really feel fucking good about what we're doing and all of that stuff. All right, I do have to get out of here, guys. I will give shout outs to anybody who does want them towards the end here. Again, super chat if you're having a good day, week, month, or even year. My amazing mod says that she loves Third Eye Blind. Brandy, I love you, babe. Moosty again in the super chat. Also just want to ask if you're okay. How you doing? I've been better, I've been worse. I've been better, I've been worse. But thanks for asking about me. I really appreciate it. You rock. Moosty, you're so great. So good night to all of you guys. Don Stiletto, Jonathan Donsel, Manny Gonzalez, DT3, Weston Ira, Big Al the Tank, Brandy, Dave Velarde, Juan Torres, Travis Gilbert, Zeno Hour, Globby CBUI, Glenn Caesar, the most generous person on the planet, The Green Henry Show, Saul, I'm not doing SEN or Shmona until this gets sorted. Till what gets sorted? Carly Perkins, Adam Series, Summer 2100, Matthew Gold in the super chat. Have fun tonight, Roxy. Thank you, honey. You rock. J-Dog, Global CPUI, Don Stiletto, Sean Quinn, Moosty again in the super chat. Ivy and I wish you the best. Stay well. Send my love to Ivy also. Moosty, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Brandy, Paul Barrett, going over one more time. Checking the Streamlabs. Carly Perkins in the Streamlabs says, hey Roxy, I heard about you through Screen Junkies and went from not really sure how I felt about you to loving seeing you every Friday and now Wednesdays too. Even though I almost never agree with your opinions, lol. You're not alone, Carly. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks, Carly. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I tend to grow on people sometimes if they let me. So, yeah. Thanks for saying so, honey. I really appreciate that. My brother says she's wrong a lot. That's true. Guys, did we get Jet to 50 subscribers? What are we doing? 38 subscribers, guys. 12 more to go. I'm putting his link in again. Here we go. Here we go. One more time. Green Henry, Glenn Caesar, Juan Torres, my brother. If you're watching after the fact, hashtag, /JStry5 on YouTube. On the YouTubes. Yeah, I gotta go to this concert. 39 subscribers. Oh, guys, we can do it. We can do it. All right, love you guys. I'll see you on Saturday for the stream. Don't forget to check my social media to know about the Australian benefit. And on Sunday, I'll be back live here. I will try to stream from here live Saturday night when I'm back, if I have time. But if not, I will be here Sunday, probably around 4:30. I will be up Pacific time. Hopefully that works for you guys. And then on Monday, Tuesday, back to that 12:30 time slot. 44 subscribers. 44 subscribers, guys. We got 44 subscribers. Guys, we're so close. Who wants to be the last 6? Jet needs 6 more for 50. Who can do it? Who can do it? Let's have him. Then he'll talk about Star Wars. I believe in you guys. I put the link in one more time. Let me get out of here. I gotta get to my show. Roxy's gotta get the Third Eye Blind. I want something else to get me through this. Semi-truck kind of life. Jet says I believe in you. All right, good luck. You guys will do it after the fact, hopefully. Oh, and here's where the candle's at. Can you guys see the blood inside? Can you see how red that is? I think it's supposed to drip out at some point. We'll see. Anyway, how do you do? 44? 47! We're at 47! Come on! Come on! If only I plugged my own shit as hard as I plug his. 20,000 for Rox, 50 for Jet. We can do it. We can do it. You're driving me nuts, man. I don't fucking know what's happening. I have not done anything to you. I have not done anything to you. What are you so mad at me about? What the fuck? It's crazy. Juan Torres, J-Dog. My brother says justice for Saul. 51! Fuck yeah, you guys did it. Hell yeah, I love you guys. Rockstars forever. I'll see you guys on Saturday for that live stream. Sunday back here. You're the best. Doing this so I don't burn my hair off on the zombie.